Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin sitting. If you have something to sit up on, you can grab it, a blanket, cushion, block, whatever you need to sit comfortably. And you can either close your eyes or take a soft gaze towards the floor in front of you. Settle in. Let your awareness come down into your body, feeling what's right here, right now. And even in this very simple pose, you might use what you're feeling to fine-tune. Can you sit a little bit taller, finding your full height? Is there any unnecessary effort that you might release? Maybe relaxing your jaw, dropping your shoulders. You can let your eyes open, keeping a soft focus, and feel free to open and close your eyes as it's useful for you throughout your practice. Let's begin by taking the right arm up. We'll bend it straight back on itself so it touches the same shoulder. You can take hold of your elbow and take it back as far as you can. As you do this, you might drop the ribs, draw the belly in. Just feeling around within each shape. What are you noticing here? And using what you notice to take good care of yourself. Release, right arm up. Open it out. And then take it across for a stretch of the upper arm. You can grab hold of the arm, draw it in. And as you do this, notice if your shoulder comes forward. If so, try and draw it back. So you're still square across your chest, still sitting nice and tall, feeling what's touching the floor, lengthening up away from that. Release, arm out. Rotate your thumb to point down. Take it around behind your back. So back of your hand is at your waist. Interlace fingers at the waist. Pull your knuckles around towards the front. Elbows go towards one another. And then circle your right shoulder. Just putting a little movement in a place that may be a bit creaky here. We're purposefully seeking out the places that are tight, weak, awkward, creaky. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back, open up the chest. You're welcome to stay upright or fold forward. And that could be just dropping your head, or it might be coming part way or all the way to the floor. And then release. Come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. And then roll your way back up. Let's recross the leg so the other leg is in front or on top. And then take the left arm up. Bend it straight back on itself. Grab your elbow. Take it back. Drop the ribs. Draw the belly in. Feel around here. And then release arm up. Open it out. Take it across. Bring your arm in as close as you can, but as you do, pull back through the left shoulder so you're still even in the torso. Release arm out, thumb points down, wrap it around. This time when you go to interlace fingers, try the other thumb on top, where you don't normally cross. Elbows go towards one another, and then circle your left shoulder. Keeping fingers interlaced, reach both arms back. Either stay upright or fold any amount. Each time we're going towards our edges, meet it where it is. You don't need to be able to fold further than you can, have more mobility than you do. And then release, come up, hands to knees, round back. Lean away from your hands on your knees, drop your chin. Roll your way back up. Let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. If you want to pad your knees, you might grab a blanket or cushion. Hands right under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows straight back and dip part way or all the way to the floor. Press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides of the body. If going down all the way is too much, just go a couple of inches and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. Dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time. Dip down. Press up. And then round and sink back to child's pose. Releasing hips to the heels. Forehead to the floor. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left. And then pull back through the right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. And then back to center. Lift up through table. And come back to downward facing dog. Taking your time, getting into this first down dog of class, you might pedal out your feet a little bit, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor, waking up the backs of the legs. And then walk your hands and feet towards one another, and let's hang in ragdoll. Feet hip-width apart, parallel. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Might take a sway or shake out. What is there to let go of here or now? Let's bend the knees a little more and slowly roll up, all the way up to standing. And then step up to the front of the mat. Coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. Hands together at the heart. Let's take a full A-series sun salutation. Next inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back. Lower down. Come into your back bend. Cobra or up dog, as low or high as feels right for you. Feeling how this is now, here. And back to down dog when you're ready. And here, let's take 5 deep breaths. Now, each time we come to down dog, using this as a resting pose, really check in with yourself. Does this feel like a rest? If it doesn't, you might instead come back to child's pose and drop your knees and come to sitting or onto your forearms. Any neutral shape. Last deep breath in and out. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up, bend your knee in, and start circling this bent right knee, making the biggest circle possible for your hip joint. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, circle your ankle a few times, pulling the hips up and away from your hands as you do. Take your leg a little higher and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Now right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in, sink low. Grab your left wrist, take it over for side bend. Come over to the other side, grab your right wrist, take it over. Back to center, interlace fingers behind your back. Hips low, heart high. Release, arms up. Tip forward. Standing splits, hands to the floor or to a couple of blocks. We'll do this with hips square and with the upper body letting go. Reaching that back leg straighter, longer, higher. Letting your head release even more. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath. Release. Make your way to down dog. You might take a vinyasa. High to low push-up, up dog or cobra to down dog, but you're also welcome to move in any other way. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Circle your ankle a few times. Take your leg a little higher and then left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Sink low. Let's grab the right wrist, take it over. Come over to the other side. Back to center. Interlace fingers behind your back. This time the other thumb on top. Release, arms up. Tip forward, standing splits. Do this with hips square. And with the upper body letting go. Keep reaching that back leg active. Letting the head hang. Last breath here. Step back. Warrior one. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. And then settle into a good rest, whether that's down dog, child's pose, sitting, or something else. One more deep breath in and out. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana. Strong pose, deep bend. But can there be ease here, engaging what's useful and letting go of what's not needed? One more breath. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, shift forward and find your balance. Connecting your head to your back foot, reaching them in a long straight line. You can choose your arm position. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1, just one breath. Release through your movement transition. Left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3. Last breath here. Step back, warrior 1. Release. Making your way back to a good rest and then letting go of everything we've just done. Settling back into the simplicity of just being. Last deep breath in and out. Coming back through down dog, step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, arms up. Inhale, chair. Exhale, straighten. Again, inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. Right leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. From here, rise up to standing, bring the left knee to your chest, and then find your balance here. Opposite arm could be out to the side or at the hip. You can stay holding the knee, or grab the big toe with the first 2 finger and thumb. extending part way or all the way straight. Can your face be relaxed while you're in this pose that requires concentration, while you meet your edge, wherever that is? Open your leg out to the left, just at a slight angle, so your hips are still square to the front, chest is still square to the front. Release, bring it back to the front and set up for a twist. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the foot. Rolling open through the left shoulder, extending left arm back. Gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand. King Dancer, Natrajasana. Kick your foot into your hand. Last breath here. Step back. High lunge. Make your way back to down dog. So you might take a vinyasa. There could be some other movement transition. Feeling what you are choosing to do, whatever that is. When you're ready, left leg sweeps up. Step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Warrior 3, one breath. Come in. And then rise up to standing. Bring the right knee to your chest. You can open the left leg out or hand to your hip. You can stay holding the knee. Or if you did so on the other side, maybe grab the big toe, extending part way or all the way straight. Open your leg out to the right, just at a slight angle. And in each pose, you're applying everything you know about your body, about this shape or similar shapes. Bring it back to the front. Opposite hand to the outside of the knee or the outside of the ankle. Rolling open. Can you lengthen as you twist? Last breath here. Gaze forward, release with the front hand, catch with the back hand, King Dancer, Natrajasana. Last breath here. Step back. High lunge. Finding your way to a good rest. Let your transition be a time to integrate what you've done. Maybe even out the two sides a bit. Let's come into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. See if some support would be useful, a little something under the hip or chest or forehead. And releasing the weight of your body towards the floor. Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip that's in your way, slide it out of your way so that you can lean to the right. Swing the back leg around to the front. From here, switch over to leaning onto the left, and then send the right leg back. Not if you didn't find your way to pigeon on the left side, find your way there. You may want to adjust the angle of the front leg, set up support. Releasing towards the floor. Bring the upper body back up. Take your time. If you have something under the left hip, slide it out of your way so you can lean to the left. This time, bring the right foot to the outside of the left knee, getting set up for a seated spinal twist. You could also do this with the bottom leg straight. Feel free to straighten or bend the left leg. Bring the right hand to the floor behind you. Left arm either hugs the knee or hooks to the outside of the knee. As you inhale, sit tall. As you exhale, rotate, looking back over your shoulder. Breath by breath. Is there more height? Is there more twist? One more breath here. Let's release, unwind, and switch. Bottom leg can be straight or bent. Left hand to the floor behind you. Right arm hugs or hooks. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, twist. Breath by breath. Is there even more height? Even more twist? Last breath here. Release, unwind. Let's bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana. If you want to put a little lift under the hips, you're welcome to slide a little something. You can grab your toes or your ankles with that grip, lengthen and fold whatever amount. If your elbows meet your legs, you could push into them to help them open, or if it works better for you, you might lean into your hands or forearms. Let's release, come up. Keep the right leg more or less where it is. Open the left leg out to the side. Getting set up for gate pose, Paragasana, right arm up and over. You can lean onto your left hand or elbow on the inside or outside of that straight leg. Keeping the torso more or less where it is. Let your head fall towards the floor and then take that top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down, stretching right side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up and then use that hand to help lift your head, staying nice and relaxed. Switch the legs. Same thing other side, left arm up and over. Big yawning reach. Let your head fall towards the floor and then take the top arm out and down until your shoulder pulls down. Stretching left side of the neck. Press into the bottom hand to come up. Use that hand to help lift the head. Let's open both legs wide. Upavishta Konasana, wide angle pose. You can use your hands on the floor behind you to help you sit tall, or on the floor in front of you, supporting you, coming to your edge. And that's going to look different for different bodies, so you might be upright, you might fold. Listening to where's a good place to pause, feeling that, and at any moment you might back out a little bit, you might go deeper. If your feet start to fall in or out, try and bring them so they're pointing straight up again. Notice if your shoulders begin to lift, can you drop them? Let's bring the upper body back up. Lean back, draw the legs in, little shake out. Come back onto your back. Bring your knees in, little circle or rock. We'll get set up for a couple back bends, starting with bridge. Drop your feet to the floor. Hip width apart, parallel. Make sure your feet are right under your knees. And then press your feet down to lift your hips high. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Shrug your shoulders underneath you. Take the hips as high as you can. Feel the lower back and upper back spreading away from one another. When the pose feels complete, come down, rest, feeling your back release into the floor. You can rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, do either the same thing we just did or any other back bend you know or want to try. Just please be careful, take good care of yourself. Stay as long or short as you like. Could be just 1 or 2 breaths. Could be a long hold. Whether you're back bending, transitioning, or resting, feeling what you are doing. And each time you rest, rest until you feel like coming up again. If you don't feel like coming up again, you can be done and move on to a counter stretch. So we are moving towards the end of class, but there's no rush. If you're still enjoying your back bends, keep going. If you're done, take some kind of counter stretch, something to release your body after what we've just done. So happy baby is a good one. You might grab the soles of the feet on the inside. If there's something else you want to do, do that. Feel what you are choosing to do. Do it until it feels done. And then ask yourself again, what's needed now? Our bodies have a natural intelligence. And the more we get in there, listening, paying close attention, we can become the experts on what each of us needs. We're all in that process wherever we are, so just doing the best you can right now. Maybe you want to finish with an inversion, a twist, a restorative pose. Could be just moving around a little bit. Doesn't have to be anything anyone taught you or has done before. You want to finish with some self-massage. Are there parts of your body that could use little help letting go? Whenever you're done, come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting go of the control of your body, letting go of the control of your breath. And settle into just the simplicity of being. Nothing to do. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, gently waking your body up again. And let this movement increase gradually through your wrists and ankles. Eventually stretching out long through your arms and legs. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side, pausing there for a moment. Use your hands to help you up to sitting. We'll bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Feel free to reach out if you have requests for future offerings, something special that you'd like to work on. Thank you.